The wind howled through the cracks in the old, decaying house as Emily cautiously stepped onto the creaking wooden floor. Shadows danced along the walls, cast by the flickering candle she held tightly in her trembling hand. The air was thick with the scent of mildew and something else, something metallic and unsettling. She had heard the stories, the rumors about the house at the end of the road, but curiosity had driven her inside. Now, standing in the heart of the darkness, she wished she had listened to the warnings. A cold draft brushed against the back of her neck, and she spun around, the candle nearly slipping from her grasp. There was nothing there. Just the empty hallway stretching into the blackness, lined with closed doors that seemed to whisper her name. Emily's breath quickened as she slowly turned back toward the room she had been exploring. The air grew colder, and the shadows seemed to deepen, as if they were alive, pulsing with some unseen force. The sound of a faint, rhythmic tapping echoed through the house. It was coming from behind one of the doors at the end of the hallway. She hesitated, every instinct telling her to run, but something compelled her forward, drawn to the sinister rhythm. As she approached the door, the tapping stopped. The silence was deafening. She placed her hand on the cold, brass doorknob, feeling a chill race through her body. Gathering her courage, she twisted the knob and pushed the door open. The room beyond was pitch black, the candlelight unable to penetrate the thick darkness. But as her eyes adjusted, she could just make out the outline of a figure standing in the far corner. It was tall, impossibly tall, with limbs that were too long, too thin. The figure moved, a slow, deliberate step forward, and Emily's heart slammed against her chest. The candle flickered, and in that brief moment of light, she saw its face, an empty void, no eyes, no mouth, just a smooth, featureless mask of pale flesh. The figure took another step, and the door slammed shut behind her, plunging the room into complete darkness. The tapping started again, louder this time, right behind her. Emily screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the darkness, her voice lost in the void as the figure closed in. The last thing she felt was the icy touch of its hand on her shoulder, and then, silence.